Chris O'Brien once described his cancer diagnosis as a gift. And years after the surgeon's death, that unexpected gift keeps on giving. Every day for the past decade, miracles happen at the Chris O'Brien Lifehouse as the search continues for a cure.
There's only one word that matters, and that word is hope.
So guys, how does it feel being back in here today?
Yeah, definitely a little bit surreal.
Sharon, what about you?
Well, there's a lot of conflicting memories here, but I do feel grateful.
Hope is a bit of a religion for us here, hope and kindness.
Us is everyone who works at the Chris O'Brien Lifehouse, but especially Gail O'Brien, who's been instrumental in turning her late husband's vision into a reality.
It's been 10 years, in fact it's been a lot more than 10 years of hard slog.
Chris O'Brien was the head and neck surgeon who found fame first on the television series RPA. Then as the cancer specialist turned cancer patient, fighting not just for his life, but for a better way to treat cancer. He lost his fight in 2009, but always felt his cancer was a gift, his chance to make a real difference.
The harsh reality of it is that none of this would have happened if Chris didn't get sick and died from cancer. He had such moral authority when he was ill to bring people along with him.
His legacy now touches the lives of 60,000 cancer patients treated at the Chris O'Brien Lifehouse in Sydney every year.
I mean, this is the place that saved both of your lives.
That's right.
Zach and mum Sharon Giaprakis share an unenviable bond. Both underwent cancer treatment at Lifehouse at the same time in 2020.
Tested as individuals and also parenting. How it was hard enough telling Zach that I had it and then hearing he had it and having to guide him through it.
Sharon was diagnosed with breast cancer. 6 months later, 18-year-old Zach was told he had testicular cancer.
Hard as it was for me, it's like I'm sort of sitting there and I'm like, oh, but my mum's going through the same thing. So it's like having that sort of shoulder to lean on.
They coordinated their treatments, so neither was ever alone.
I suppose nothing's sort of cooler than sort of beating that with your best friend, and I think my mum's my best friend, to be honest.
I sat down with the doctors and my parents and they said I had about 6 months to live, just right after I'd turned 21.
Carl needed highly risky, life-saving surgery to treat a rare head and neck cancer.
Yeah. The two surgeons that performed the bulk of the operation, I got 10.5 hours. It was just absolutely fantastic. When we got the news, they rang us afterwards to say they'd managed to take it out.
2 weeks ago, Carl got the scan results he and his mum and dad, Lisa and Dave, were waiting for.
Completely clear. No cancer.
Every parent's nightmare. But we've come out the other end.
Proof Chris O'Brien's vision has and is changing, prolonging and helping save lives. Dr. Michael Boyer was working with Chris O'Brien when the Lifehouse idea was first raised.
I thought that we had a good idea, a good concept and a good way of delivering on it.
He's now CEO, driving the Chris O'Brien vision.
Well, my biggest hope is that one day we completely minimise the impact of cancer on people, so that it becomes something that we talk about like we talk about high blood pressure.
It's something worth hoping for.